What happens after we die? It's a question that has fascinated humanity for centuries. And every culture, religion, and philosophy has its own interpretation. In Buddhism, the concept of death is deeply intertwined with the teachings of impermanence, karma, and rebirth. Unlike some traditions that speak of an eternal heaven or hell, Buddhism offers a more fluid and dynamic understanding of what occurs after death, one that is rooted in the continuous cycle of existence. When a person dies, according to Buddhist teachings, their consciousness does not simply vanish. Instead, it transitions into a new state, driven by the force of karma. Karma, in this context, refers to the intentional actions we take during our lifetime, our thoughts, words, and deeds. These actions create imprints on the mind, shaping our future experiences. At the moment of death, the accumulated karma influences the direction of the consciousness, determining the circumstances of the next rebirth. The period between death and rebirth is often described as a transitional phase, known as the bardo in Tibetan Buddhism. This intermediate state can last anywhere from a few moments to several weeks, depending on the individual's karma and their ability to recognize the nature of their mind. For some, this phase is peaceful and luminous, while for others, it may be filled with confusion or fear. The teachings emphasize the importance of preparing for this transition through meditation, mindfulness, and ethical living, as these practices can help one navigate the bardo with clarity and calmness. Rebirth in Buddhism is not the same as reincarnation in the Western sense. It's not about a fixed soul migrating from one body to another. Instead, it's a process of continuity where the stream of consciousness carries forward the karmic imprints from one life to the next. The new existence could take any form: human, animal, deity, or even a being in a realm of suffering, depending on the quality of one's karma. This is why Buddhists place such a strong emphasis on cultivating compassion, wisdom, and ethical conduct. These qualities not only improve the present life, but also shape the trajectory of future lives. Yet, the ultimate goal in Buddhism is not to keep cycling through rebirths, but to break free from the cycle altogether. This liberation is known as nirvana, a state beyond suffering, desire, and the limitations of conditioned existence. Achieving nirvana means extinguishing the causes of suffering, particularly ignorance and attachment, and realizing the true nature of reality. For those who attain this state, death is no longer a doorway to another rebirth, but a final release from the cycle of samsara. So, what happens after death? From a Buddhist perspective, it's not a fixed destination, but a dynamic process shaped by our actions, intentions, and understanding. Death is not an end, but a transition, a moment of profound opportunity to either continue the cycle of existence or transcend it entirely. The teachings remind us that how we live our lives matters deeply, not just for this lifetime, but for the countless lives that may follow. As we ponder the mystery of death, perhaps the most important question is not what happens after we die, but how we choose to live. In the end, the Buddhist view invites us to see life and death not as separate events, but as interconnected moments in an ever-unfolding journey. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations of life's big questions.